What's that? All right, so today we're gonna be fixing another beat I did. Basically, I'm doing another version of a drum and bass track here. I pumped here on Suno. Basically, everybody knows that I don't like to make sure my volume up is here for you guys. I think you can hear me okay. I don't like to do my drum and bass drums. You mouse clickers can take your egos and do all that and make your drum and bass drums all day. I'm done with that. I've been making drum and bass for 30 years. I'm done doing it the old school way, whatever. I'm a musician. You see I play guitar and all that stuff. So I'd rather have AI do my drums so I could do all the music and stuff on top of it. So basically when I just did this one, because we're doing the third version of this one, this is, I want that BBL. Everybody knows that Brazilian butt lift. Yeah, that booty. Yeah, yeah.
I want that beat. If I look, I go to hell. I want that beat.
Yeah. So we got that beat going like this.
I want that beat. But if I look, I go hell. I want that beat. But if I look, I go to hell.
Oh, so yeah. So one thing we got to this with this beat. So it's a minute and 20 seconds long. That's not gonna work. Watch. So so our drum and bass is out of there. We have our drum and bass here. So we're gonna do something. Then we got our halftime. That's it. That's the end of our song. You want to hear our other versions real quick? This is just here. So we did the male version. This is our female version. So we have I got the crazy mic I got going on for you guys. You want to hear my normal voice? There you go. Is that better? All right. So, this is the first version. So you understand what I'm doing. Because I like to mix everything, do my EPs, and I do different versions in the EP of the same song, and then I do my little mix of the EP before I release it or whatever. Anyway, we got the male version. Alright, so that's already done, and then we got the second part of the male version.
I want that BBL.
I'm not even noticing. I'm looking on the screen. You guys are just looking at me.
I want that BBL.
So let me go ahead and flip
I
the.
go to hell.
Yeah. So you go back here so you can see them. Hold on.
If I look, I go to hell.
I'll show you the different parts here,
I want that BBL.
or the different versions.
Can you tell? Break one.
All right, so we got that other version. So then we're going back to the. I'm sorry.
But if I look, I go to hell.
All right, so we're gonna do that. Let's get out of here. So I'll go ahead and download the stems and everything, so we can go ahead and extend this. Let me go ahead and bring over my FL Studio. This is our DAW. We're gonna edit this in. Already ahead and got all the stems. I coordinated everything. Everything in front of you like it's a cooking show. Right, I did the prep work for you. So you have to watch me do all this already. So, make it fast for you. So let's go ahead and push play.
I want that beat.
Right.
But if I look,
BBL, baby.
I want that beat.
The booty delicious. That Brazilian butt lift.
I want that beat.
All right, so what we're gonna do with this? All right, and when we're doing anything like this, always make sure you get your type signature tight. Sometimes Suno, like this one, I usually ask Suno to do. I like my other voice. I'm not feeling this today. I'm feeling crazy. We're gonna go trap style. You have to do it. Okay. So when we were asking with Suno, when you asked the beat per minute, so I did 87 beats per minute, which is halftime of 174. So sometimes the algorithm goes ahead and decides intelligently that maybe 87 needs to be 88, or maybe it's 86 or whatever. It's because the beat flows better at that speed, whatever the DJs can put it in their tempo where they want it to be. But so intelligently, it decided this was going to be 87.504. So we're just kind of 87 and a half plus a little extra 4%. So that 87.504, which go ahead, I need to dial in and just write precisely if you guys understand. Make sure you're down to the decimal point. Because when we do some chopping, we need to make sure that we can be on grid. So if you guys can see everything right here, like as I did, I'll make this really bigger. And you can see how everything is just pop, pop, pop. That's just even me just dropping it in. It's already on grid just because I went ahead and lined everything up. All the WAV files and everything are right on grid. So we're going to do here, because some of this beat needs to be extended. And it's only 1 minute and 20 seconds long. So we're going to extend that. So first, before we extend it, let's listen to the end of the song, because we're going to chop the ending and we're going to move it down. So we're going to do that. So let's hear what we got here.
But if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat. I gotta look, can't you tell?
All right, so
I gotta look, can't you tell?
so that I part right there.
Tell. I gotta look, can't you tell?
Grab that here. I'm all trappy voice today. You trapping out, bitch. All right, so grab these niggas. You niggas come over to me. No niggas. All right, so we're gonna let's see here. So we gotta. I'm just listening. There used to be a lot of artifacts in there, especially when it goes, there's nothing there. Let me see something. Just so you make sure if that's actually going to be doing what it used to do. Still a little bit there. You guys didn't hear that. That's that shit they put in your. That's that digital coding. You guys can hear that? I'll try to make it louder again. See how it's going quiet? I don't want to put it in this area because it's going to be super loud. You see how it's going about to stop? And right there. So that was supposed to be silent code. I'm definitely hearing a pattern. I know other guys have already figured that out, what that is, but it basically it's just the encoding to identify itself. But that's why if you're over here, we could just go and slice that out, and we're out of there. You know, you're really not gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's gone. So we'll do that in the cleanup. Good thing about DAW, you can do all that, clean all that out of there. As I said, let me bring this back down to normal volume before I come back to that area, because it's going to be loud as fuck. All right, let's go back here now. Even though you don't hear it, all that coding is there. All the spiders that crawl the web will hear that. It's just all that telephone shit. If you don't know anything about how stuff works, like if you send a picture to somebody to your other phone, all it does is translate it into music, digital sounds, and your other phone hears it and changes it back into a picture. So same shit what this is doing, like a Stimpy code. But enough of that tutorial. So we'll get back to that a different later. Let's see what these guys here. Grab that bass line. So right here, extension. Like that. And then, because we're already a grid, it's going to be slapping right on time. That's because we did the time signature thing, and now we're on grid. All we got to do is slice and move shit around. Just like in Suno Studio, but in your DAW should be a lot easier to do and not going to change your shit, you know, as it does in their beta bids. All right, so we want that vocal. So let's grab this guy. I'm going to slice that right there. And let's bring this right here.
But if I look, I go to hell. I want that.
Now I'm gonna do.
Beat, 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 look, I go help. I want that beat, beat, help. But if I look, I go to hell. I go help. I want that beat, beat,
Okay, I know what I gotta do.
But if I look, I go to hell. Beat, 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 look, I go to hell. I want that.
Now we could do that beep, 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 beep. Kind of like an echo part.
Beat, beat, help.
I think I wanted to
If I look, I go to
scrap these right here. And then we can fade it out. That'd be dope. Alright, so I'm gonna take this, put it over here, and I'm gonna put the fade on it. Like that. So we repeat that and put the fade. So alright, so we're alright, so I just wanna get that. Zoom in here.
But if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, 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 beat. If I look, beat, 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 beat. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, 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 beat. If I look, I go to hell.
You see how this kept going? Hold on, let's take this extended out.
I want that beat, 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 beat. If I look, I go to hell. Beat, 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 beat. But if I look, I go to
Let me hear the second part.
I want that beat, 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 beat. If I look, I go to beat, 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 beat. If I look, I go to hell. Beat, 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 beat. If I look,
Take two of those.
beat. If I look,
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I'm gonna take.
if I look, I go to hell.
So I'm gonna do a copy of that. I'll come back here. I just did a oopsie. Undo.
If I look, I go to hell. I want that.
Alright, and then get these guys out of there. And this one out here. And I'm gonna move this over. And so do two of those. Alright, so I'm gonna take actually slice this to hold on. Let's just see how this sounds. I don't think that's gonna line up right. Yeah, not the way I wanted it. So slice to here. Sorry if it's taking too long. I'm just getting creative. So let's see something here. I don't think that I want to do that, but I could, but I couldn't. Alright, I'm gonna do it the simple way. We'll grab this guy and just copy it. And I'm just gonna lower it from the second bar and have it repeat. And actually I'm gonna crossfade it over to we'll just go with the one. Let's make it end soon. We'll just do that. It's fast.
But if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, 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 beat.
And I could. Hold on. Let's just do this. Cheat just a little bit. So repeat it 2 more times there, like this. Copy, bam, and then bam, and then fade it right here. Alright. And then we're gonna do one more trick. I'm gonna lower this 2 dBs at a time, minus no 3 BDs, 3. This one minus 6. This one minus 9. And then a fade out. There we go. All right. So I did a steps with a minus 3 dBs lower. I just repeated that beat, 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 and beat, beat, 3 Bs, 3 Bs, 3 Bs lower, 3 Bs, 3 Bs, 3 Bs, and then fade out the last one. So we can have that right there.
If I look, I go to hell. I want that beat.
So I cheated it without having to put it. I could have put another. I could have chopped that last one and then put a fucking effect on it, or a delay effect. But then that would have just been extra CPU. This way I just chopped it, cheated it, faded out, just what I echo would do in it anyway. Just simulated an echo in a choppy lower volume fade. Alright, so that's just to go into there to get to the. Let's get to our breakdown and then let's figure out what we're gonna do with our beat here. So we're gonna have extended with the beat. See what the vocal does. Boom, and then here are drums back right there. So we have our drum and bass drums here. So we're gonna extend them so we come back that way. And we got a little fade guy. Let's grab these little build-ups. Bam, so we'll grab it like that. I'll grab a full measure and I'll fade it in. Take that there, move that over, like that. And we got this. So we got that gap there. Curved it a little bit so it's not so harsh when it comes in like that. A little soft on the cymbals. Show you what I did. So right here, this is what I did. I curved that. So I'm gonna take that. This is what it was. I'm just gonna tish right in your face. So I don't want that. I'm just gonna smooth it out. Maybe even slower. Almost like a 1 and 2. So we do it on, it comes on the 1 and 2. So arrive on the 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So it's kind of how the cymbals come in. See how they count? Now we do what we want. Now we can remix the end of it. Now we got our. How we want to play the song? break there. So I'm gonna go ahead and so I'll make a break right there. Maybe a little later. Come in right here. Like that. We good? Heard something in my head. Heard on our pageo going on. Hearing the signals. So actually I wanna just take this back, cut that out, and repeat this again, and just come in on it. Yeah. Right, so we could come in with the, and then so that could be like a rhythm. Grab that right there. So let's grab those where she's doing the DDDs.
If I look, I go to hell. I want that beat. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat. But if I
They're gonna want to come right on the ending. Yeah, baby. No, don't want to do that. Just come down here. Just be on the two. Copy that. And that. See if we do some. And then grab this bass line that came in right there. Alright, I'm gonna stop doing the lesson. You guys are gonna watch me work so I can make this go faster. I don't want to explain things.
I want that BBL. But if I look, I go hell. I want that BBL. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that BBL. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that I gotta look, can't you tell? Break one. Break two. I want that but if I look, I go to hell. I want that if I look, I go to hell. I want that but if I look, I go to hell. I want that
Now, feeling the 28. extend it a little longer. Coming a little off count. DJs will be pissed off.
I want that beat, 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 beat. But if I look, I go through hell. I want that beat, 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 beat. If I look, I go through hell.
Yeah, you pissed it off. So let's go ahead and do this one more time.
If I look, I go through hell. I want that beat, 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 beat.
And let's so do it like that. Extend that over because the DJs would be mad if I didn't. Alright, so and then I'm gonna animate. I'll do the on my board, do the volume, so at least I got what I want them to do, and then I'll just fade it out with the fader to make that a little smoother. So it needs to be smoother. So I'll just grab the, for example. So here's my fader here. I'll just be. So I'll fade it out a little better. Like that. At least the template is there for that. And then now we can just kind of groove a little instrumentally. Have a little break of just bass in the drums.
I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go hell.
Raise the volume up.
I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go hell.
Alright, so
I want that beat, beat, L.
move that over.
I go to hell. I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go hell. I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that
Part out.
beat, beat, L. I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go hell. I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, beat,
Fade this in here.
I gotta look, can't you tell? I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go hell. I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go to hell.
Take that out and fade this here.
Beat, L. I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go hell. I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, beat, L. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, 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 beat. I gotta look, can't you tell? Can't you tell?
Try and put the drums back like that. Basically, I think we'll just do this. This makes more sense. Gonna put a break. So I'm gonna put this here and then slice like this.
I gotta look, can't you tell?
And 3, 4. Maybe we can come back with these guys. These little synths guys.
I gotta look, can't you tell?
early. We'll fade them in. Like, I'm gonna grab that beginning one. So we can bring this one back here. We have the fade in. So it's just underneath, not so loud. Repeat this. Keep repeating that. Put something right there in a minute. Pocket. Bam. Come back to the verse.
I want that BBL. I want that BBL. That BBL.
I think we're off grid, but we'll leave that there because we're going to connect to it. We're going to build the bridge. Build the bridge, baby. All right. Let's see what we got so far. So let's not get lost. All right, doing that. Let's cut some dirt. Cut the dirt out.
BBL, but if I look, I go hell. I want that BBL, but if I look, I go to hell. I want that BBL, but if I look, I go to hell. I want that BBL. I gotta look, can you tell? Break one. Break two. I want that beat, but if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, but if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat, but if I look, I go to hell. I want that beat.
Kind of have another idea, but maybe I don't want to do it on camera. It might take a little long.
I go hell. I want that BBL. But if I look, I go to hell. I want that BBL. But if I look, I go to hell.
All right, so yeah, I'll finish this off camera, but you can see exactly we're almost done. And there, I'm just gonna do a couple cool things, figure out how I want to flip this, but you guys will see the finished product. And the next post will be the finish of this. And let's get out of here. With your BBL, bitches.